I'll be perfectly honest when it comes to this illustration here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I've done some preliminary research around it, around the Colenso Judgement. From what I can tell, it's a really rather complicated affair between two bishops in South Africa, both part of the Anglican Church, and a disagreement regarding both the interpretation of the Bible itself and of the powers of bishops and the right to excommunicate in South Africa at this time. The Bishop of Natal was John Williams Colenso, and he was not favoured at all by his church superiors in South Africa, who, when he was on a trip to England, I believe, decided to excommunicate him. Slightly rude, I'm sure you'd agree. The decision to excommunicate him was in response to a controversial biblical criticism that he published, which opposed the literal truth of the Old Testament and led to widespread alarm and opposition from the High Church party. The church superior that he offended in particular was the Bishop of Cape Town. Colenso had long been known as a peculiar sort of missionary, as he would not tell the newly Christianised Africans, like he was supposed to, that their ancestors, as they were not Christians, were therefore doomed to eternal damnation. He thought that kind of tact wasn't, well, particularly tactful. He also was a defender of the rights of Africans, and particularly of the Zulu peoples. He was a scholar of their language. And although this defence of Africans comes in that expected, slightly paternalistic way that Englishmen in the mid-1800s had when defending the rights of native peoples, he shouldn't be dismissed because of this. He was a true believer in treating them with respect, unlike some of his church superiors. I'm not quite sure what this means with the two blanks going into the Lord Chancellor's purse. If anyone in the comments wants to enlighten me what exactly this is satirising. The text beneath the illustration reads, "Colenso had no right to swear obedience to an empty chair, and Gray no title to exact a compact that was bosh in fact." So Gray was outdone, and it was decided that he could not excommunicate the Bishop of Natal, Colenso, and Colenso's return in fact led to a schism in the South African Church and that region.